This is Jeremiah 49:10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. All right, Shalom Akim. This is a Baya Allah. Here are the surrogate of Yahawashi / paradigms, and give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah. BAHASHAM Yahawashi, BAHASHAM Kahakadash, double honors to the apostles, the elders, and Greatmillstone taught me this truth. Rule well, peace and salutation unto the shepherds that feed the sheep of Yahawah, which is the Heavenly Father's ancient name, which means he to be, and the only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, whose real name in the Hebrew is Yahawashi, which means he's to deliver. He's coming to deliver the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of the 12 tribes of so-called Negroes, West Indian Haitians, Hispanic, Latinos, and Native Seminole Indians, and those who descend from those 12 tribes that are scattered in every nation under heaven, that look like those nations where they were scattered, that even resemble the heathen nations. Okay, uh, to the sincere out there that believe in this truth around the world, to you I say Shalom, who subscribe to this truth. Okay, who believe in Yahawah, BAHASHAM Yahawashi, and see the prophecies. All right. And here's living proof that we are at last end, all right, of the book of Revelations. All right, the angels, they're everywhere. As you know, as the UFOs or the UAPs, okay? He's going to go into it. They're everywhere. Okay, see this title? You watch the video yourself. It says, radar confirms Earth surrounded by UFOs, which we know as the angelic forces. Okay, and that's why things are kicking off pretty much to no return to this nuclear war. You know, with Russia, China, and other allied forces against NATO, U.S. and NATO. Okay, so as they move, these super elites, okay, they're in their bunkers. All right, they're dumps. You know, these so-called super rich. Okay, a lot of them haven't really left since this whole pandemic took place. Okay, because they thought they was going to have it their way. But no, it's in the Lord's time when He wants it His way, and that's why these things are kicking off right now. All right, to fulfill the Lord's will. All right, so I'm gonna play this real quick, and then I'm gonna go to another real quick video.
So these were just 5 of my personal favorite UFO sightings that were confirmed by solid radar data. And you can find many more cases just like this. And I think it goes to illustrate a very important point, which is that the UFO phenomenon has not only been evidenced through film footage and photographs, or even personal eyewitnesses who were there and have seen these things with their very own eyes. But as we have gotten more technologically advanced, that very technology has thrown a wrench into the government's well-oiled cover-up machine, having...
That's the point. It's thrown a wrench in the well-oiled plant or government machine. You know, it's cover up. Okay, now the Lord said that when He returns, all eyes shall see Him. Okay, and that's literally what's going on as we speak daily. Okay, they can't hide it anymore because Yahawashi is on His way. All right, so let me continue on.
also captured these UFOs in the form of radar data, infrared footage, and sonar. So with that, I want you all, especially if you're a skeptic, to continue to keep an open mind and to really ask yourself, do you truly believe that all of these hundreds of thousands of UFO sightings, abduction reports, and whistleblower testimony has been nothing more than a misidentification that could be chalked up to weather balloons or swamp gas? If so, I'd ask that you follow the channel and maybe go back and start at the beginning and go through all of the videos we've posted, and then ask yourself the same question. And so on that note, I want to thank you guys for stopping by today. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe on your way out. Stop by and grab a Secure Team shirt if you want. Support the team we all love, and I will see you back with much more in just a bit. Stay safe, guys.
Okay, now I'm gonna move on to the next quick video. Okay. Salakia for the commercial, man. Salakia.
Я хочу еще раз все-таки подчеркнуть это. Я говорил, но мне очень бы хотелось, чтобы вы меня услышали все-таки в конце концов. И донесли это до своих читателей, зрителей и пользователей в интернете. Но вы понимаете или нет, что если Украина будет в НАТО и военным путем будет возвращать себе Крым, европейские страны автоматически будут втянуты в военный конфликт с Россией. Конечно, значит, потенциал объединенной организации НАТО и России несопоставим. Мы понимаем. Но мы также и понимаем, что Россия одна из ведущих ядерных держав. А по некоторым компонентам, по современности даже многих опережает. Победителей не будет. И вы окажетесь втянутыми в этот конфликт помимо своей воли. И вы даже не успеете глазом моргнуть, когда будете исполнять пункт 5 Римского договора. Господин президент, конечно, не хочет этого развития. И я не хочу. И я не хочу. Поэтому он здесь и находится и мучает меня уже 6 часов подряд вопросами, гарантиями, вариантами решения. Но я считаю, что это благородная миссия. И благодарен ему за то, что он предпринимает такие усилия. Со своей стороны будем делать все для того, чтобы найти вот эти компромиссы, которые всех устраивают. И в наших предложениях, которые мы направили в НАТО и в Вашингтон, нет ни одного пункта, который мы считаем неисполнимым. Ни одного.
An important thing that he said, Putin, he said that there will be no winners. Okay, which that's biblical prophecy. Yeah, it won't be any winners because this is the judgment of the Lord on Esau, his people, the heathen nations, okay, and even the 2/3, the wicked of our people, Israelites. All right, that's how he's going to plead with all flesh. All right, scriptures also say the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard. What's going to do that? Nuclear weaponry. All right. So like that's what we'll be able to do. We'll do those things. And those who are not hit with this these weapons of mass destruction, okay, that the Lord put in the minds of the smiths, which that's in the scriptures too, I think is in the book of Isaiah, all right, to create, to destroy themselves, okay. It talks about how people, are gonna be having heart attacks. It says what? The scriptures also say what? Men's hearts failing them for fear. All right, because the face of the earth as we know it is going to be changed drastically. Okay. I don't got the scriptures on me right now because I'm on the go right now, so I'm not gonna get too deep into it. I just wanted to make the 2 quick points of how this planet is surrounded by the angels, and now those angels that's sitting there in the great river Euphrates, they're not there anymore. They're moving, and there are these nations, and that they're working on the minds of these the leaders of these nations, all right, to hurt the earth and the sea. Okay, as we've been saying before, that we believe that the elect, really starting with the house of David, the 144,000 apostles, prophets, right, and teachers are sealed. All right, remember, there's a great multitude that's going to wake up. Okay, which they're waking up as we speak all across the world. All right, into this truth, when all hell fully breaks loose, and the Lord gives his men, those spiritual powers once again in this time. Okay, in the latter days. The scriptures say the Lord shall lift up a standard when this devil shall come down with a great wrath. All right, just roughly paraphrasing. And he shall lift up a standard. What's that standard? Spiritual power. Okay, that's going to come with healing. All right, it's also going to come with destruction. Okay, the house of David. If you read the accounts of the house of David, you know what they've done. All right, what was it saying back in the ancient world? All right, Saul's thousands and what is it? And David's tens of thousands with their own bare hands. Okay, so imagine 144,000 men with those powers. Okay, even the men of the great multitude, because they're part of the elect. Okay, so I just wanted to throw that out there real quick. So what did I want to get? Salaka. Let me go to the KJVA. This is the one I wanted. Burning and fuel. You know where I'm going. Okay, just real quick. It's Isaiah 9 and 5. All right, just real quick. It says, "For every battle of the warrior is fought is with confused noise, and garments rolled in blood." How they used to fight in the ancient world. Okay, even all the way up until the gun was really the new sword. When the Lord gave Esau the Gatling gun, and started to fulfill the blessing of Esau, which is that sword. Though our people came up with a lot of his inventions, even the gun itself, but that's not our blessing. That's Esau's blessing. That's why his whole track record is what? Is rape, robbery, and murder, and world war. Okay? So the Lord has subscribed this man to do so. Okay? So it says, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. And what's that? The new way of war? Thermonuclear war. Started with the atomic bomb. Okay? And then going to the bombings of Kosovo and all of that when they pretty much completed NATO. All right? But it is ultimately talking about the nuclear war, the war to end all wars, which will be with burning and fuel of fire. And that's where we are right now as we speak, okay? Nope. Revelation 7 and 2. It says, "And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power. And he cried with a loud voice to the four angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, Hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads." And the rest of it goes into the 144,000 men, 12,000 out of each tribe, and the great multitude written in the ninth chapter, which no man could number, of all, nations, kindreds, and tongues, which are Israelites that are scattered in every nation under heaven, that look like those nations where they were scattered, okay? That look like those heathen nations, okay, can even pass for them, all right, in great number. And this is the other. This is Revelation 9 and 12. It says, "One woe is past, and behold, there come two woes more hereafter. And the sixth angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the four horns of the golden altar, which is before Yahawah by Yahawashi." It says God here, which means powers, saying to the sixth angel which had the trumpet, "Loose the four angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates." They're unbounded right now, all right? They have working on the minds of these, like I said, these leaders, which that's in the scriptures as well, to fulfill the Lord's will, which would be what? The battle within the valley of Jehoshaphat, which is World War III, the battle of Armageddon, which is Armageddon, which means what is it? Valley of Truce. Okay. And it says, "And the four angels were loose, which were prepared for an hour, and a day, and a month, and a year, for to slay the third part of men." Now, if you know who the third part of men are, there's three classifications of men. There's sons, Salaki, there's a noise on here. There's the sons of the power, which is the sons of God, which are the Israelites. All right, which are the Israelites, the sons of God, or as we know ourselves today, or as the princes of the power, Israel, Yasharahla. Then you have the children of men or sons of men, which are the heathen nations, okay, who are not Israelites. And then you have the sons of the wicked, which are who today? Esau, Edom, okay? He's the sons of the wicked. He's the third part of men, Remember, he's the latest or last nation to really be born. After the flood, okay, you had Noah all the way down to what? You had Isaac and Ishmael, the Arabs and their whole line, and Elam, the East Indians and their line, and Ham, which is the so-called Africans, Polynesians, and then, you had Esau, which came out of Isaac. Okay, so the third part of men is speaking of Esau, Edom, sons of the wicked. So that's what that's talking about. Because who's bringing this war really? The third part of men. All right, Edomite against Edomite. Edomite of what is that? Edomite on Edomite violence. All right, World War One was like that. World War Two was like that, and the last war is going to be like that as well. The difference is every nation is going to be gathered, by the Lord, in the Valley of Jehoshaphat. That's the difference this time, and everybody's going to get pretty much destroyed and judged. Okay, until that scripture fulfilled. I think in Isaiah, was it no, Psalms, excuse me. Let me see if I got it. I think it's 147 and 19 or 149 and 17. Where we're gonna bound the ones who are still on the planet Earth alive after the destruction and chaos, all right, into chains, all right, and fetters of iron to be brought into slavery. Okay. I hope this video was edifying to the elect. Till next time, Shalom. Yahawah, BAHASHAM, Yahawashi, Barakathum. Till next time, Shalom. We're definitely almost out of here. All right. And Abad Babal, Shalom, which means destruction to Babylon the Great. Okay, Shalom.